Welcome back to the show, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Going to start out with National Library of Medicine, Institute of Health. They uncovered the blood vessel damage and inflammation in COVID-19 patients, but no infection. Now we're at Science Tech Daily, talking about the same thing. Brain damage in patients, but no infection in the brain. They couldn't find viral RNA in the brain. Now we're at Huffington Post. They're talking about the same thing. It's not the coronavirus itself, but it's the S1 spike protein that crosses the blood-brain barrier and causes dementia, among other things like brain inflammation. And nothing should be passing the blood-brain barrier. That's why it's a concern here. Now we're at Science Daily, talking about how specifically the spike proteins themselves disrupt the blood-brain barrier. Now we're at Science-Based Medicine, a well-respected, left-leaning scientific repository. And they're talking about the same thing. And they also documented that the Moderna and Pfizer vaccine produced the full-length spike protein being injected into your body. And now we're at medium.com talking about spike proteins. Went over this one before. And this guy's pro-vaccine. And he's talking about a study in which they injected the S1 spike protein into some laboratory mice. And the study found that the spike proteins were cleared from the blood and they were taken into the brain, passing the blood-brain barrier, which is very concerning. And we see that in humans. This is also the case. India.com in their world news section. Mexican doctor reports serious allergic reactions, including inflammation of the brain and spinal cord. So these guys also found the same thing. The receptor that the SARS virus normally uses to infect the cells was somehow involved in the uptake of the spike proteins into the brain. And the study found that as the spike proteins entered the brain, it created inflammation. And the inflammation then disrupted the blood-brain barrier integrity, making it more permeable to foreign invaders. So yeah, take your vitamin C.